When we lose a loved one, it often feels like a huge part of us goes with them. So let's walk together today and I'll show you how you can reconnect with that part of yourself that feels like it's gone too. Hi friend, welcome back to Grief Questions Answered. I'm Eric, and it's my goal with these videos to share everything that I've learned about how to survive, find the support in the loneliness of grief, and how to intentionally get back up and live beyond the loss of a loved one. If you're watching this grief tip today and if it doesn't help you, that's fine. I'm confident it can and will help you at some point in the future. So be sure to save this video to watch later on. And if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button down below, as this is the best way to get notified of new videos like this and to show support for the channel. Katie asks, why do I feel like my life is over too? I love this question because I know I felt the same way. When we lose a loved one, especially someone who held great significance in our lives, it's actually not uncommon for us to feel like our own life is over. When I lost Zoe, it actually felt like I wasn't supposed to be here any longer, and my existence felt weird, if that makes any sense. So please know that if you're feeling that way now, or if you felt that way in the past, it's normal, and it normally does pass. But those feelings that you're having right now, they come from a combination of a few different factors. Let's talk about emotional bond. Like, the loss of a loved one disrupts that deep emotional bond and connection that you shared with your loved one. And it may seem as though your life has lost purpose or meaning. Around your identity and roles, the presence of your loved one often played a significant role in shaping your identity and your sense of self. And so when you lose that person from your life, it feels like you lost a lot and you're confused about what's next. Let's talk about future plans and dreams. Like, losing a loved one can shatter your shared dreams and plans and future goals. And people often envision their lives intertwined with their loved ones. And when that future is abruptly cut short, it can feel as though your own life trajectory has come to an end. And maybe they're your support system. And in many cases, your loved one served as a primary support of emotional support and companionship. And when you lose that support system, it can leave you feeling isolated and alone. And then there is the whole thing with mortality and existence questions. The death of a loved one can force you to confront your own mortality. And these are profound contemplations that can intensify feelings of hopelessness and a sense that your life has reached its end too. But here's the thing. I experienced all of these factors when I lost Zoe. I couldn't believe that my life was still going on and hers stopped. And come to find out, it's actually common to think this way after we lose someone really close to us. And so it's important to note that while these feelings may be common, they're not permanent. And so the way you navigate the sense and the feeling that your life is over is by focusing on getting support, finding connection and companionship in whatever community or group that can provide that for you now. Your strength is expressed in the tears that you shed, and most importantly, by each step you take, as hard as it may be. And with time, that support and self-care, and you'll find new sources of meaning and purpose and rebuild your life. And so remember that there isn't just one way to navigate your grief here, except for the one way that works for you. And I'll leave you with this. Just because you lost your loved one, it doesn't mean that your life is over too. As always, I hope this helps. Do you have a question about grief that I can answer for you? Let me know in the comments below. And by the way, don't forget to join us for the next emotional relief workshop. Head over to emotionalreliefnow.com to learn more about how you can go from emotionally overwhelmed to grounded and calm in less than 90 seconds. Also, don't forget to click subscribe below. Let's walk together, and I'll see you in next week's video.